Hello and welcome. I'm Sino. Welcome to Elliott Wave Spot. This is the forex market coverage. So we're looking at a chart of the AUD against the USD, which is the Australian dollar against the US dollar. So on the weekly time frame, as you can see, we already have our wave count, which suggests that from this low right here, we had a triangle beginning. So again, that's wave A, and then B, C, D, and then the triangle. It ended right about there. So one of the things now which you should expect, well, based on this wave count again, is that we should continue to see here the prices push lower against this 0.6942 high. So we already have what I think is our wave one and then our wave two having completed. So I believe we are now within the third wave to the downside here. So again, one of the things that I like to look at besides the wave count is the supporting evidence starting from this here, or well, let's start from this one. If you look here, this is the triangle which I just highlighted with you. And what you will find following our completion of wave two is this, candlestick pattern that we know as the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. So if you look here, we have a rejection, which is basically typical of what we know as the support or resistance level. So in this case, I believe it would be support level, which is now becoming resistance to higher prices. So proof of that would be here indicated by this indicator, which we know as the Donchian channel. So basically, this is the upper boundary and the lower boundary of the Donchian channels. And then this guy right here is only the average of these two. So what we like to see is, in the case of a bull market, we like to see the Donchian average, which is this tiny red line here, offering support. And then in the case of a bear market, we like to see it offering resistance. So the first thing that you will first see is that we will break above first. So such as in this case, we'll often break above this and then retest and then continue to push higher in the case of a bull market. In the case of a bear, we'll just break below it. We see, for example, in this case, and then find that a resistance and again, push lower, find that resistance. So that's what we saw here. So in this case, we were trading above the average here because I think we did touch the upper boundary and then we pushed below. And what I think is happening right now, considering that we are also seeing a reversal candlestick pattern on the monthly time frame, we are basically having what we can say is a retest in this case. So I think as far as things are concerned, we should continue to push lower here. So let me just slide down to the daily time frame so that you'll have like a clear image of what is happening. So we have extended this 1 and 3 line of the ending diagonal wave 2, as well as this 2 and 4 line right here. So if you look here, we did find some sort of resistance, because again, this is what as a pullback in the case of a bear market, and then a throwback in the case of a bull. So I think right now that's basically our wave one, and then our wave two. If it has not completed yet, we should be about to see, a bit of a push to the upside. But given that we did take this line right here, I don't know really. I don't know if we can continue to go to the upside here. We have tagged it. I think we should just continue now going lower. So let me just visit the 4 hourly time frame. So this was our outlook so far, which suggested that we have completed 5 waves to the downside, and that was our wave one. And we have tagged the most important level. Although this wave count is not updated, I think we have now completed, our like supposed wave two. In this case, I think we have completed because we broke out of this Kennedy corrective channel. In this case, right about there, we have tagged this 50 level and came closer to tagging this 61.8. Also there at that level, our wave C, which is this one, was actually equal to our wave. Our wave C, this guy right here, was equal to our wave A right here, which is like an alternate of wave one. So that's one of the things that is making me to consider and say, hey buddy, our wave 3 right now is in play. So based on the Elliott wave count, the definitive confirmation comes into play right about here. Again, this is not a financial advice, but just an application of the Elliott wave principle. So I believe that we have now an ABC complete, and then we should be, looking to push lower in this case. I believe this is what you would say a definitive, correct. I mean, confirmation. Of course, this might be one of them right here, given that we have a possible wave 1, and then maybe wave 2 here, and then wave 3 as say an expanding diagonal sub wave 1. So let me just go to lower time frames quickly. I think we have something of this nature here. Maybe say that's 1 2, and then we have say right here your 1 2 3. Okay, yeah, I think we have something like this. So the definitive high in this case would be now this level 1 2, and then 1 2. I think we just have a change of things here. So as far as the price action advocates, I think we have yet to see the market continue to push lower. So my price of interest would be this level right here, and then here I could just look to short the market. Again, this is not a financial advice, but just an application of the wave principle, ladies and gentlemen. That does it for today. Make sure you subscribe, you follow us on other social media platforms, and then you comment, share the link to the YouTube channel to your friends that you think they'll find value in our content. Have a good one.